It was 2005 and I was in Kununurra for my first visit. The day tour to Lake Argyle, coupled with a boat trip down the Ord, had been recommended to me. So what else could I do?
How's that for a picture at 6 o'clock in the morning? Very, very beautiful. And the picture just keeps getting better. 7:45. 7:45. We've just taken a run up to Lake Argyle through some almost spectacular country. Of course, we couldn't get much of any video of it. We'll have to do it again. We're just boarding the boat at the moment.
Well, yeah, I can see that.
You're going to sink, this thing here's going to float. So go in the water holding it down like that. If you don't do that, it's going to, when it hits the water, it's going to come up, give you a whack in the chin. As well as 50 of those. On the roof is 5 life rafts. If you're not on it, I especially hope that I'm not on it if it ever does go down. But if it does, they will disconnect. And it gives us 5 more things to float around with. Born in fresh water, and they're all born males. They grow up to about that big, and then they head down to the salt water where they go a colour change from black to silver and a flavour change from all right to good. But we put a dam all across that path, so all the barramundi in this lake are all male and all freshwater type. Even though it failed, just before it did, they were given a government grant to try and fix the problem. So they're trying with different types of food, different methods of feeding, filtration of the water, and maybe in consideration of a saltwater bath a little bit just before they go to market. I've heard the news this morning down Perth, where I hail from, it was 0 degrees. I'm kind of glad I'm up here.
Rock wallaby.
Just not me.
Right now it's enough power to run the town of Wyndham, the town of Kununurra, the village of Lake Argyle, but 60% of it goes some 91 kilometres around the edge of the lake to the most southern part of the lake to where the Argyle Diamond Mine is. It took the place of 4 beef rock on the top part of the mountain, so then they put another tunnel right down on Mother River to flow through there. Being only sand and gravel, it will gradually start to wash that wall away, and as it gets faster it'll wash the whole wall away. Then the water will go through that man-made valley into the normal valley system at the back and through to the Ord River. So that's the second of the safety valves in the dam, and there is a third one out in the main body of the lake which we won't be seeing.
Okay, this little area we're heading for now is where the Giracs reckon the dam should go across. It's the deepest point there, 44 metres. The dam wall event will behind us. Going in a different direction. When we get through this, we'll then eventually find out why they didn't dam it at this point. Back towards the dam wall.
That bird is a darter or snake bird. He's got a double jointed neck and a very sharp beak, and he can actually waterlog his feathers. And you see the crocodile? Yeah. Is a greater egret or Australasian egret. Yeah, that's how he does.
Not having a little swim away from us.
5 nest, only one will make adulthood. And on the same hand, the Department of Conservation and Land Management, in charge of the state's wildlife, did a helicopter survey of this lake over about 3 to 4 years.
There's the lake disappearing into the horizon there. That's the short side. That's only 45 kilometres.
Look at them coming.
There you are. And reward him with a little bit of bread after they've shot the...
Wow.
Anybody else want some bread? Anybody didn't get any bread?
Oh, there was very one, that one.
Now the other fish are catfish, and you probably see some black bream or sooty grunter in there, which are brilliant eating.
Yeah, it's oh. I make built roads.
Listening to it.
Like someone made it. It's up there.
Yeah, the big spot.
Oh, yes. You see the spot.
And mass that's facing south or east, you can see what the prevailing waves do to it. It just takes all the topsoil away, and there's nothing there left there for crocodiles to nest in. This island on the other side's the same.
This fault line was instrumental in the dam being built where it was. If the dam hadn't been built where it was, then that fault line could have, in actual fact, at some point in time, apparently collapsed. The mountain could have crumbled and could have been disastrous. But that is the narrowest point in the lake. This little gorge here was named after Harry Buckle when he, in recognition of his work when he organised Operation Noah up here to get rid of all the animals off the islands that were formed when the floodwaters rose. Especially before, this is the narrowest gap anywhere on the lake. We're going to it. Going back to the bus now. Okay, you think the trip, it's been, well, really, this part of the trip anyway, it's been a very interesting cruise. Bus waiting for us. Okay, this is the reconstructed original of Durack College. All the blocks were numbered. It was removed from its original place, brought up here and then rebuilt. Gravestones, the cemetery. Our birds live here, as we announced. The homestead has been turned into a museum. This is the Durack room. This is the northwest room. Durack. Looks like one of Les Giddens' rejected hats. This is the Aboriginal room. I'll stop from soon. Of course, all museums has the odd piece. We are told that what's down there is 1/2 of 1% of the entire lakes area. There's the dam wall, and there's the Ord River. And this is part of where we've been this morning, around there where the wallabies were, and just down the bottom here is where we boarded the boat. Alright, we're going to go down the dam wall and down, jump on the boat, and then we're going to go down the Ord River back to Kununurra.
Just coming into view just now. The outlet for those turbines.
Our biggest colony of over 1 million is right in Kununurra. They are mainly, I've heard all the stories. They destroyed the Melbourne Botanical Gardens. They eat all our fruit and they stink.
With the sunset all in the front.
To just give you an idea of the speed of this current, like we're out here, we're just drifting. So this one's been like going in a canoe, you don't paddle that way. But today you can see a lot of water coming through here. Just remember the Ord River in full flood, about 500 times this flow. Like see these hills, that's levee soil. That's been put there by floodwaters. So the Ord would have certainly been a lot higher than that, the big wet season. Facing upstream. Alright, so where we are now, this is the start of Kununurra Gorge. It's the start of Lake Argyle. So the boat's just physically dropped 10 metres.
What's thinking back upstream that we've just come from? It's a creek coming into the river.
Yeah, well, you've got plenty of cat, haven't you?
It's a creek we're heading into.
As Kelly's in Perth is one of the resellers. David Jones had no idea. I just read out RMP. You know. Well, if I want that, I can ring Longines Australia and they'll send me a catalogue with the price list.
Okay, this is all big area. Which is owned by Go Tours, Triple Go Tours.
Okay, because that's the one in Darwin that.
Okay, we've had afternoon tea, we've been fed, watered, and now the cattle are being herded back into the truck. We're on our way.
Yeah, we came up through the middle.
Okay, so that was the picnic spot. It was brilliant.
We rode from New Zealand and stuff.
Because I'll take you further up this creek and you'll see where it peaked, about 15 metres above its current level. But that's what caused that whole lake.
Run down the building.
This is one of the side creeks. Doesn't have a name. It's got more water in than most of the rivers down south. A few weeks ago when the cyclone came through, all of this creek actually rose about 7 or 8 metres, and all these trees and things got washed down during the cyclone.
It's always an obstacle to get the boat round, to hang over. It's been snapped off the base here. I could just give you some idea of the force of water. Well, the tree there's been uprooted, but shade. That diversion dam in Kununurra got 20 radial gates on it, which they can open at any time to alter the level of this lower lake. Now, in theory, if they open all those gates at once on that diversion dam in Kununurra, this whole lower lake, Lake Kununurra, would be drained in less than 1 hour.
Yeah.
Now the dam had to be built that way because it had to be able to withstand the Ord River flood before Lake Argyle was built. King Night Heron, original Night Heron. You got there?
Yeah, he's still there. He's there.
The blue head on it, isn't it? Oh,
Big one then. Yeah. Pretty cool.
Construction from the
That's it.
Welcome to Catch-Up.
well, snake do.
Because they were on the endangered list. Obviously a juvenile, because you always see them in pairs, they mate for life. Of course, we're proud if you have attachment numbers about that.
Oh, this is
It's a vertical duck or a large shell duck. Notice one of the other beauties of the area, very few flies, very few cattle. Very good parents, they both in the 7th grade for the young.
Not big men, I get out of here and get seated.
Burning sticks, flying of it, drop the stick to keep the fire going. But I do stress that human hands are like it. Here we go.
What are they related to?
Well, they're a raptor. Oh, they're a kite, bird of prey. So I'm just in your kites here, you got whistling kites, black-shouldered kites, brownie kites. The pump station, this is going to be confusing. You know how I said the water's higher than the irrigation plane? Rightfully complained. J tours and I break white.
Dead elephant. Dead elephant.
So the version down through there. It's a sleeping Buddha.
People. Yeah. Oh, we're staying a bit longer.
If you enjoyed this video, there are over 500 more just like it on this channel. Subscribe and hit the notification bell and we'll let you know when the next video is available. If you liked this video, hit the like button and feel free to share with your friends. Thanks for watching.